Hello everyone. It's me, Jessica. Welcome in. We're diving right into a speed build. It's more of a speed makeover if you have been following my legacy family, or if you're, not new to my channel, then you kind of know that I like to do this sort of thing, as a lot of people do, to just kind of showcase like what changes I'm making, because I feel like if I just make changes to the house and I come back and I show you like very subtle changes, like making the porch a little bit bigger like this, I don't know, like, would you guys notice that? Is that I think that it's just, honestly, it's funner for me to make a speed build out of it. So that's kind of what I've always done. And so we're back, we're renovating the house again, and we're gonna add an extension on the side of the house, which does kind of feel like, as like at the end of this like next episode, Ridge, our older brother, is going to be aging up into a young adult. So anticipatedly, like, we've been talking about moving Ridge out for a rather long time now. No, that actually happened in the part that I just released, so I'm not giving away spoilers. I can actually talk a little more freely about that. So Ridge did get moved out. We actually end up selling some of his furniture, actually. We're not to that part yet. I'm still kind of like, I was trying to decide like if I just made an extra part of the house, but this is where I actually decided to add like a little spacer, it's just like a tiny hallway. But in my head, I felt like it made a little more sense to have that like hallway, because I don't know, it just made like the whole facade of the house look a little bit better, which the front of the house does change a little bit more. I kind of have to work around like the whole roofing aspect and exactly like what I'm trying to do, because admittedly, like, when I came into this, I was a little unsure. I just knew I wanted to add a little more space, and I was kind of thinking that it could be on the ground floor. So that's kind of what we're seeing come together here. We've got like the main space. I knew that I kind of liked the idea of working with like an oh my gosh, octagonal shape, or some sort of like weird shaped room. So I was kind of trying to figure out like a closet space and or a bathroom space, and we've kind of got both coming together here. So honestly, like, this turns into our main master suite, right? But it's also going to be just kind of the grandmother or in-law suite, if you will. As our family grows, we're going to have our second generation kind of, they're going to flourish into that master bedroom. And then hopefully we have kids within like the next, I don't know, like 5 to 6 parts. Our second generation heir, Mantis, is actually still a teenager. So I'm a little ahead of myself here with like adding on the extra space and everything, but we had the money to add on the space, and we still need to like furnish it a little bit more. But I actually like made Mantis's bedroom a little bit bigger there. I kind of made everyone's bedroom, I think, a little bit bigger on the front of the house, because I was trying to make the roofing look a little bit better. It was honestly really hard to get the roofing to look kind of how I wanted it to. So I kind of just took a loss here and there when I couldn't get it to look exactly how I wanted it to. And I just, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes in The Sims, you just have to like take it with a grain of salt when you're happy with how it's looking. You're like, all right, cool. We're gonna just call it a wrap. But yeah, so I went ahead and I moved like their whole vibe that Maeve and River are current legacy founders. Really, Maeve is the founder and then our partner. But they have like this dark wallpaper. We're actually not looking at it now, but the dark wallpaper that I put in the master bedroom, that was in their bedroom already. So we're just kind of moving down the vibe that was already there. And then I did kind of work on just the whole wing of the house over here. So I had to rework a lot of stuff going on in the kitchen. I had to figure out exactly how I was going to piece it together. So I went ahead and just kind of like I don't know. I feel like it came together really nicely, honestly. I'm pretty happy with it. Um, I think that I reworked the island maybe into a circle island or something. I can't actually remember if I made it a square, like double wide, or what I did. Maybe it was just a square one. Who knows? We're about to find out. Past Jessica and current Jessica are not like they're. I'm not remembering. Yeah, that's what I did. That looks right. I really like how, like, when you get those corner pieces and stuff like that, like, and we are using a custom content kitchen set. I've got the appliances and stuff, I'm pretty sure are not. They come from packs, varying packs. There we go. Varying packs. Like, I think the refrigerator I was seeing came from the Country Kit, and I really like that Country Kit, so I wouldn't be surprised if I did that. But yeah, I do eventually change around some stuff in the living room as well. Right now, I'm kind of just like whipping back and forth. I'm sorry if that's hard to watch at all. I'm not really sure if it is or not, but just trying to get a lot of the stuff that was on their wall in here. And we have stuff in the inventory that I was like, I didn't really want to mix up what was in their bedroom, so I just left it out of the inventory. But yeah, we're going in, we're adding some of the stuff that they need to make their closet look a little more whole. We still have a little money at this point, so I haven't spent all of our money just yet. It's when I went in and I think I did like the bathroom. I did make their bedroom upstairs. I think I left it that dark wallpaper, because I like it. And repeating wallpapers is technically better for your game than it is to get like a bunch of different wallpapers. So, I try to repeat wallpapers when I can. Anyways, I'm like ranting about the most random shit. But so the upstairs bedroom that was Maeve and River's bedroom now has turned into kind of like more of the adult hangout space, if you will, or young adult, teenage hangout space. It's definitely more, there's like a yoga mat in there, and then I want to put a TV in there for like a gaming console eventually, but that is actually what I put in Mantis's room when we do get to that point, is that I give him a little gaming corner so that, I don't know, like he's a teenager right now, and we know that his aspirations are the country caretaker aspiration and the writing aspiration. So, we're going to try and double duty those aspirations. They're not really giving gamer boy, right? But I thought it was kind of fun at the end of the day to go ahead and just like give in to that. Like most teenagers like to play video games in some form or another. Not all of them, of course, but I feel like most teenagers do kind of enjoy a video game. So, I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words because I did realize that our boy is not a huge fan of yellow. And so I can't remember if I actually changed the wallpaper. I kind of think that I did not. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I did change his bed and some stuff like that. Like I was kind of like, okay, he does not like yellow. So we're going to have to figure that out a little bit because I don't think I went into Cass and changed that. So I honestly think that I changed, well, I did just make the rug yellow to match. So maybe I'm trying to piss off Mantis because he has the setting of like dislikes yellow. But I know I didn't change it. So it still says that in his preferences and stuff. But I did just try to make his bedroom look a little more like a teenager's bedroom. That is something that I've been needing to do, honestly, for quite some time for him. Because in reality, it was looking rather like childlike still. So I was just trying to give him some respect in that department and upgrade his bedroom a little bit. So you can kind of see that coming together here. I was thinking about this like fish tank for a minute. I think I got rid of it because I was like, I don't think that is the move. And this is where like the little gaming area comes in. I've already got the gaming cube out sitting on the floor there. So it was definitely like an aha moment for me, like a little eureka moment. But yeah, that's, I did add like a lot of green in this room. I remember doing that, but I kind of think, for some reason in my head, I think that I didn't change the wallpaper. So I gave him like a different aesthetic in there, but the wallpaper's still yellow. That's kind of mean of me, and I'm not really sure. Like, I could just change it to the green wallpaper that's in his brother's room. So I might do that, like, in the next part. I actually already have a part that I've recorded that I am going to be working on editing so that I can get that to you guys. So not in that part, but maybe in the part after that between some editing. So it'd be a couple weeks from now in real life. But I would definitely think that I could fix that the rest of the way for him. That, or I just need to go into Create-A-Sim, with the full edit mode on. And I need to take the hates yellow preference away because I thought that yellow was like a fun color for him. And apparently I'm wrong, because he doesn't like it. So anyways, we kind of like have a weird layout on this side of the house, so just kind of ignore it. There's like a vet slash pet room. We have the little area where we can craft up some stuff, but otherwise it's just like pet things. And then on the far side of the house, the opposite side, I made the office on the main floor. I'm moving so fast it's not even there anymore. But on the main floor, I made the office over there more of like a straight office. So I took the vet table out of there and I put it into the room next to it, which is now more of like our pet room. But now it seems as though we're working on this adult hangout room up top. So you can see it's basically just going to be like this: a mirror, a guitar, a sofa. I think I changed the rug, maybe not. This is where I was like, ooh, I love that couch. So it was calling my name, and I knew that I needed to, this is just ADHD at its finest, honestly, because I knew that I needed to change some things around in the living room, that I'd been meaning to do that. I wanted something that was like more rustic or cottagey, because we're supposed to be having like a coastal Brindleton Bay vibe right now. So I was trying to find more of that, like, that vibe. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I hope that you can see the vision here. I hope it's coming together a little bit better, because it was definitely, like, not there. The dining room tables are maybe still questionable because they're not very coastal. They're a little more boho. So we could change those. I don't know. I just keep, like, over time, I think that it's really fun to just keep changing the house. So that's why we're kind of evolving over time, over time. But all in all, I'm really happy with how it's coming along. I think that, like, it was definitely worth the money that I put into it, because everything feels a little bit bigger. It feels like we have just like a little bit more space. We got an extra bathroom out of the whole shenanigan, and of course an extra bedroom, right? But I didn't really do anything in the basement, like, at all. I think the next time that I renovate, I will work on trying to make the basement a little bit better. Because I think that the basement is lacking a lot of definition, and it's right now it just looks like I threw up all of our skill building objects and like different corners of the basement. And I don't even think that we really see a lot of the basement in this speed build because we didn't do anything down there. So we're primarily just focused on bringing the house together a little bit more. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I think that I am going to go ahead and stop rambling. I've been yapping on about the build for a minute, and I think that I have said just about everything I could say. Off camera, I furnished the veterinary clinic. If you've been following I'm tripping over my words here again. If you have been following the Legacy Challenge, like, episodes, we have a veterinary clinic that we've been trying to actually run. It's not like a 5-star clinic or anything like that. We're definitely not over there a whole lot, but I do make an effort to go like maybe every other episode or something like that. And we got a new vet clinic, so it's next to our house, it's closer, it's in our neighborhood, and it shares the same neighborhood action plans. And that was like a big determining factor in moving, actually, because we'd been struggling with what was it? Free Love was active in the neighborhood of our vet clinic because it was not in the same neighborhood we were living in. And when you don't live in the neighborhood, you cannot cheat away neighborhood action plans. You can't cheat them in any way. You're just stuck with like whatever that neighborhood voted in. And so Free Love was active, and it was horrible. It was horrible. I would just be trying to do a veterinary thing, you know, I'm just trying to do an exam on a dog, and then lo and behold, we're making out with the client, and I'm like, oh, well, that's very inappropriate. Like, why are we doing that? So anyways, we had to move, and I don't show that in this part, but if you do tune in, you know, go click subscribe, click the like button, all those little things. Check out my series. I do hope to finish it and do a lot more things, as I have a gaming PC now, and I've been really enjoying being back to the grind for basically a year now. So I actually need to do a vlog for like my channel anniversary, because it's January, and January is the month. I have honestly forgotten the day, but yeah, anyways, I think I'm honestly done yapping. So thank you guys. Like I said, hit the like button, do those things for me. You know, you don't have to, of course. I just appreciate you being here, honestly. But I hope you're all taking care out there in this crazy, crazy world. I am going to go ahead and pass you off to past, but also future Jessica for a tour at this point. So enjoy that. Alright guys, we're at the tour portion, and we're going to do like a real tour from the Manage Worlds tab, because there were some spoilers when I loaded into the game. I realized, because I've played and recorded an episode since building. So I wanted to go ahead and come back and let us just kind of look at what I did to the house, because overall I added on... There you go. You can see it a little bit better this way. I added on an extension to the house so that it would basically have like a mother-in-law suite, or a it's gonna be for our elders as they age, and we'll probably keep a pretty similar layout to this as we grow into future generations. We'll just give the house a makeover here and there, and maybe we'll switch up the floor plan if we're feeling it, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is kind of how it's looking right now, and I think that it's looking really good. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's kind of covering up what I've done back here, and I don't really hate that, because in my head, it's like the front, it's fine, the curb appeal is looking good, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we could sell the house But again, we're in build mode because I didn't want to give spoilers. So I'm going to make sure I have the grid off, and I'm going to let you guys kind of look at where we're at. Still have the pond over here. None of this really changed in this area. What did I do? I added some stuff outside, just a couple of little yoga mats, because we don't really have much money. I did try to move this back to give us the space, but now I'm kind of thinking we should, like, move it over. I don't know. You know, I don't think we're going to do that right now, but I'm almost thinking I want to move it over so that you can see it from the curb a little bit better. That, or maybe I just move that tree back, you know? I am not sure, but I do think that looks good, like the tree being moved back. It does help a little bit. But anywho, the real renovation is inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in together, because like I said, I wanted to do like a whole little tour reveal, because I really enjoy walking or with the camera, like in first person or whatever. I think it's really fun. So I made the entryway a little bit bigger over here, and I don't know that it's really going to show. It's not much bigger. It's like one tile wider. That's it. But it is going to have like just a little more space. So it'll feel a little bigger for our Sims. But yeah, just a cute little moment over here. I kind of like. I like the stairs being open to basically the whole area here. I think it's kind of a vibe. Oh. But then you can already tell I've made some changes to our kitchen area. I changed it up quite a bit. We've got like a walk-through space now, which I'm really excited to like continue to play with this. But effectively, oh God, I love it so much. Our kitchen is in here now, and it's on both sides. So I just personally love it. I love it. I love the space. Get to come in, have just like a nice big kitchen area, and then through the kitchen, kind of tight with the trash can, but I think it's okay. Coming on through here, which it is like nice and open with windows on either side, so you can look out and see like the front. Oh gosh. Can look out and see the bush, because you cannot actually see the back, but it does let natural light in, and there's flowers and stuff, and I thought that that was fun. And then coming on in here, we have a closet for Maeve and River, and I really like it. We need to finish decorating a little bit, but I kind of ran out of money, so I was done like spending money on the minimal things. But then this is their little bed area. I'm a fan. I really like it. So you can see that like you come in over here from the hallway. There is a door that takes you to the patio, and the patio wraps up to the front door. So it's like a mother-in-law suite, right? Like if you were coming home from a day's work and you didn't want to go in the house first, you could come in over here and come in here first maybe. But that, like, Maeve and River are still the main adults of this house, so that's not exactly like their prerogative right now, probably. But as you can see, there's a door over here. And the door over here is for a master bathroom, of course. Had to do it. So as you come in, there is a shower room, there is a toilet room, we've got the bathtub right here in the center, and then we're gonna have a vanity and mirror space and some like decor. I don't know. I may end up making this window here a little smaller so that we can actually have more room for decorations. However, I don't know. I liked all the windows in here, all the natural lighting that was being offered to to our master suite for me, because I don't get to have a master bathroom. And so there you go. master bathtub. Was there really anything else downstairs? I think that I did change up the sofa and some stuff in the living room. So we're gonna come on over here and we're gonna pan on over. Boo! Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did choose a more cottage living-ish sofa, and I just love it in this living room. It looks like somebody threw up. Like grandma stuff. Someone grew up. Someone threw up their grandma's like decor in here, and I'm personally thriving for it. Just absolutely thriving for it. I don't know if that's actually a way to explain that, but we're gonna stick with it. So in here I have turned this into a cat area basically, because we have a couple of cats, and this was like a dining room, and then it was a disco room, like dancing room, and now there is just cat stuff in here, and I've got a little tiny bathroom over here, and then off over here I've turned this into a office area with just a couple of little extra things. So that's about it though. Upstairs we do have some changes to look at. I had to think about how to go upstairs for a second. So coming up here, not a whole lot to see right here, but I did change Mantis's room. I'm really excited for you guys to see this, because he had like such a child's bedroom for such a long time. I feel like I was really letting him down, and I was not doing a good job at all at delivering with his bedroom. So at this point, I feel like I'm doing a much better job at like kind of honing in on his personality. So here we have it. His bedroom. I'm taking some screenshots as I'm talking about this. But yeah, and I don't paint my ceilings still, so I'm so sorry if that bores you. Across here was our brother's room. I have kind of sold everything, and it's kind of sad, but you know, memories past, our brother is gone. We'll use that eventually. So now the house feels like it's too big, but that's okay because we're going to continue to grow with the house. But in here we have like I would consider this to be more of our teen hangout right now, because we don't have like excess children's stuff. We don't have a toddler room or anything like that. So I've created like the yoga space. There is room for an extra TV, but there's not an extra TV in here right now. So effectively, it's just kind of hanging out as like a hangout space. That's all it is right now. There's not a whole lot of stuff in here because, again, we are broke. We're not exactly thriving when it comes to money. So we're trying to get a little money, and then eventually we can kind of kick back that money into, you know, some more stuff. And I honestly, like, I think that that is all the changes that I made overall to the house. Because in here is our sister's room, Willow. Nothing really changed for her. We have the bathroom still, and that's really about it. So the final overview of the house for you guys, the whole layout of it. And I think that it's looking pretty nice. I did make this bathroom a little less like effective. Basically, I took a shower out of it, and I decided to not add one in because we do have this one over here, which I know if they really need a shower, they'll use it. Otherwise, they'll probably predominantly use this bathroom. And yeah, I think that whenever it comes time to Mantis's house, I really want to do like a whole different style, right? So we may completely bulldoze the main house and start over. But for now, that is kind of where we're sitting. I do have some stuff for us to look at the vet clinic whenever we get over there. But for right now, I have kind of decided that I am not going to include the vet clinic in our makeover video right now. So if you are interested in the vet clinic, definitely tune in my Let's Play so that you can see us play in that. We do play in it almost every episode, but not every episode on the head. Like we go over there, we play a little bit, but it is going to stay in the family with the second generation with Mantis as Mantis gets a little bit older. I think that eventually we'll sell the vet clinic, so there is that. I'm going to stop rambling about this now, though. I'm just kind of rambling. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. It snowed here. I should actually have this video up to you guys like this weekend, maybe tomorrow even. So yeah, I hope you guys are staying warm, staying cozy out there, staying safe. There's fires in LA happening. There's just wild things. So take care of yourself out there, and I will catch y'all in the future in the next one. Bye!